Brandon, Lindsay, and Meigan fight to stay in the game. Now on Big Brother Cheesecake 4 Office Wars. Hello, I'm Andrew Shevsik Moonves. Welcome to Big Brother Cheesecake 4 Office Wars. It's day 43 inside the Big Brother Cheesecake house, and this week Curtis is the head of household. He nominated Brandon, CJ, Lindsay, and Meigan for double eviction, but CJ won the Topaz Power Veto in the Big Brother Deal or No Deal Power Veto competition and chose to use it to save herself, which means tomorrow 2 of Brandon, Lindsay, and or Meigan will be evicted and will just miss the cut to make jury. Speaking of which, who will it be? You'll find out tomorrow. But first, today is day 43, which means congratulations, house guests. You have made it to the halfway point of the season. Well done. For 9 of you, the 9 of you that survived tomorrow's eviction, which is everybody except for, 2 of Brandon, Lindsay, and Meigan, you will be staying till the end of the game because either you will be in the final 2 or you will be one of the 7 house guests on the jury who will vote for the winner of Big Brother Cheesecake 4 Office Wars. But yeah, today's the halfway point, so yay! This season for me, I don't know if it's because of the pandemic or whatnot, but this season for me so far has flown by. It has gone so fast. I cannot believe it's day 43. It feels like it was just yesterday that Curtis won the Big Brother Clue first head of household competition. Like it's just been going fast. Yeah. So one thing that I totally forgot to talk about with Krista and Nicole on Saturday, and then I forgot about it Sunday, and I forgot about it yesterday. So now I wrote it down so that I wouldn't forget. And this is kind of a memory lane thing. It's better with Krista and Nicole here, but who cares? So Krista and Nicole, like I said, they were on the jury in season 3, and the jury that season was lit. To talk to the final 2 house guests, or rather, no, to talk to the jury about the final 2 house guests was Troyzan from Survivor. And Troyzan comes in and says, "Wow, that Chantel, she's got a nice caboose. And Alvin, he's mean." I was just dying of laughter. And then Jonathan is going on about the merits of whether Tiffany is a horrible person or not. And Jeffrey's like, "Shut up, snowflake." And then Troyzan says, Tiffany's a name for a girl with big boobs. She's got a big rack." And so I of course, post a picture of Tiffany. And he's like, "Wow, let's talk more about her." So it became a disaster. But yeah, that was just a funny moment. And I just wanted to talk about it. Okay, so there has been a new alliance formed, and oftentimes in Big Brother, this is around the right time where an alliance is formed because some seasons have 2 sides of the house. This side of the house hates that side of the house, so it doesn't really happen that much. And then other seasons, like last season, you have sort of one small group led by Chantel that sort of just runs everything, so there is no counter alliance or reform or revolutionary alliance. This, on the other hand, this season, a few house guests, I obviously won't say names, have sort of created their own backlash-esque alliance. And the reason why I'm saying it is because, of course, multiple people have addressed it to me now in DRs, and about half the house has said it. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see how this new alliance functions. I think the next head of household competition will be crucial to the future of the season. Because, I mean, if you think about it, in season 3, the Mariana's Trench Alliance was kind of a reform, revolutionary alliance that sort of came to counter the leaders to a degree. But they never got power, so they were never able to do anything about it. But yeah, we'll see how this group fares. There was also discussion between Ryan and Meigan as to whether Meigan threw the head of household competition, the lightning bolt competition, because there was a round. I can't remember for the life of me if it was Charlene Bolt or if it was Chad Bolt, but there was a round in which she typed in all the letters in lowercase except for the B and O in uppercase. And Ryan took that as you're throwing it because how could you possibly get those two letters in the middle, or kind of in the middle, capitalized and all the rest in lowercase? And there was a screenshot that she posted from her conversation with Ryan, and I'm not going to read it all because it's a lot, where she basically swears on... What did she swear on? Hold on. I'm curious now. Hand to God, I didn't throw that comp. I was 100% trying really hard to win. I got distracted by side messages, which was my fault because I knew Andrew was about to strike. Just as I switched over, he did. And when I went back into the main chat, out of panic, I messed up. My hands were literally shaking like a leaf. This was a crucial comp, clearly. Why would anyone would intentionally try and throw it? Which reminds me, I asked a number of house guests, sorry to go off track, I asked a number of house guests, are they gunning for head of household this week? I asked everybody, actually. And literally, every single house guest responded with yes, they're gunning for head of household, which is a first, because prior to this, at least one house guest said they're throwing it. Not Meigan, I'm just saying. At least one house guest said they were throwing it in previous weeks. But sorry, getting back to this. So Meigan is assuring Ryan that she did not throw the comp. He doesn't believe it. I get where he's coming from based on the formatting of the word and the capitalization. I don't see why she would throw it either on a double eviction. So it could go either way. And then, of course, it naturally spiraled out of control when Brandon got involved. So Ryan goes, I do believe Meigan threw the HOH comp, and I will be convinced otherwise. I also think Meigan is dangerous long-term and a threat to win. Damn. So wait, did Meigan fake that too? It looks real to me. Obviously, as I only have one vote, and I'll be gleefully sending Brandon out. I can't tell the rest of you what to do. So make your own choices as you always have, while another evicted house guest says it was all my plan. I don't mind taking the heat for everyone in here who agreed with me. That was real, Brandon. But no matter who else you vote out, I do want the credit for Brandon. Whatever floats your boat, rah-rah. What'll float it this week is all the sweat and tears you put into coming after me and yet still got so many details wrong about how anything works. I did not come for you, boy. Whatever lies you tell yourself to sleep at night, man. Let's not forget who approached who in the beginning, happy to share those receipts as in the theme of the morning. But also not trying to muck up your game, rah-rah. You've done a dandy job of doing so all on your own. I'll give you credit for that. I want full creative rights over my rant about the jackals and the hyenas and the snappers. I'm not upset Meigan showed the receipts. I'm okay having my game on Front Street. Bullshit, lies, and fakery hasn't been my game and won't be. Like, for example, voting CJ out twice unsuccessfully and then begging her to use the topaz on me like you did? Looking ahead to Wednesday. Rah, honey, please keep your composure. This all a little too gauche for a Monday morning. Okay. Now it's time to get to the final pleas. So, Brandon, Lindsay, and Meigan, your house guests, very shortly will be casting their vote to evict two of you from the Big Brother Cheesecake house. House guests, polls will open at 11 a.m., close at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to vote to evict Brandon, Lindsay, or Meigan. Regular voting rules apply. Don't be a Donnie. Okay, so let's get to your final please. House guests, in just a moment, your house guests will be casting a vote to evict you, and you will have a chance to save yourself with one brief statement. Brandon, please share your final words. Final plea. Hey, y'all. Well, based on that introduction and some of the rhetoric of the side chats, my days are numbered in the Big Brother Cheesecake house. I won't mince my words. If Ryan convinces even one of you to vote to evict me, Curtis has assured me that he will not vote to save me in the event of a tie. How about them odds? I had a blast playing this game so far, much more than I expected, and I have enjoyed working with all of you, and especially against one of you. Love the strategy, love the camaraderie, and love the drama. Camaraderie is a word I found in my crossword puzzle, like Satchel. My final words for Andrew. Make no mistake, Lindsay, Meigan, and I are on the block because we are 3 bad bitches that scare those of you who are too mild-mannered to shake the court of public opinion. Take these nominations as evidence that we go hard for our team. I know I won't win this game, but should you vote to save me, I promise to be a friendly face and a strong ally to further your game. Okay, thank you, Brandon. Meigan, you're up next. Hey, you cool cats and kittens! Anyone who has chatted game with me knows I've always shared ideas, offered my opinions openly, and that I'm easy to work with. All I ask is that you think for yourself and don't follow the leader. Am I a threat to your game, or were you convinced I was a threat because someone else is afraid of me? Okay, thank you, Meigan. And Lindsay, you're up next. Hey everyone, I'm really excited to be here. My name is Lindsay. I have a boyfriend, Brom. It's really exciting. I have a nephew. His name is Liam. I have my mom, Liz. Oh, did you hear that Hudson's Bay reopened? So my mom is going to go to Sherway Location to top because it's reopened. You can go in and you can shop now. It's so exciting. I love New Year's because it's my New Year's and my favorite holiday. I hosted with my friend. I think his name was Anderson or some bullshit. It was from 2007 to 2016, and then he fired my ass, and it was so mean. But that's okay because then I wanted to tour around the world and I cut my hair, and I was really, really exciting. So anyway, look at all the things I do. I can make TikTok videos. Look at that's what the young kids are doing. They're making TikTok videos. I mean, with each finger, you can make 82 different TikTok fingers with a combination, and then I can juggle. I can juggle with 2 hands. I can juggle with 1 hand. I can juggle with no hands. It's really exciting, and I'm really excited to be here. I really hope I can stay and I can keep going on this journey with you, and all the things I can travel. This pandemic really sucks because I can't travel, but at least because I can't travel, I can stay home with you. I said we can talk about other things, and it's so exciting. And I didn't expect it. I love this game, but I really love this game. And did you know that my cousins? I have 2 cousins. I have this really, really hot one, Adam, and then I have this other one who's I don't know what she looks like, and she's they're really excited. And Adam, he really wants to play this season. He's watching all the way from Scotland. So hi, Adam from Scotland. Oh, this is so exciting. And then I have my friend Julia. Oh, she lives in Burlington. She says, I love Julia. And she should really play this game, but for some reason she doesn't want to play this game because she's antisocial. But this is weird because she's always on her phone. I'm like, how are you not antisocial? But anyway, and then I have my other friend Marty. He lives in Brandon. He'd be really good for him, but he's really annoying. And I don't really like the name Marty. Matty's much better, so I call him Matty now. Anyway, he was supposed to have a St. Patrick's Day party, but St. Patrick's Day party got canceled because of coronavirus. But as soon as the coronavirus is over, we're gonna have a St. Patrick's Day party. So anyway, to my household, I had a lot of fun getting to know you all the past few weeks. You've heard several times now that I wasn't originally interested in playing this game, and I really was surprised how quickly I learned to love it. I hope I'll get to continue playing next week. Vote the best way for your game. Thank you, Lindsay. Okay, house guests, it's now time to get to the rules. So the next crucial, the one that you're all gunning for, head of household competition. Free from the threat of eviction, the head of household wins the perks of his or her private HOH bedroom and bathroom. A fruit basket without citrus in honor of Amy, because poor Amy from season 3, she just had a baby, Elijah, and she lives in an apartment unit, whatever. An apartment, and they're not turning on the air conditioning until Wednesday, and she's in a 1-bedroom. That's not in a corner unit. And if you've ever lived in a condo or a high-rise apartment or anything, you know that not having AC now, if you're not in a corner unit, even with this temperature in a corner unit, is hell. And I like the heat, but if you're in a condo with no air circulation, it's stifling. So she moved. I think she moved in for 2 days with her mom. So hi, Amy. But that's total bullshit. Yeah. So where the heck was I? Oh, fruit basket without citrus because Amy's allergic to citrus. And the responsibility of nominating 2 of his or her fellow house guests for eviction. Curtis, as outgoing head of household, you are not eligible to compete this week, but you know what that's like. This competition is called Big Brother Cocktail Survey, and here's how it works. This is the second of 3 head of household Q&A competitions based on the results of the cocktail survey you filled out prior to the start of the season. In this cocktail survey, we are going with the average results of all 16 house guests, so not their house guests remaining, it's all 16 house guests. In this survey, in this competition rather, I will post 10 questions, and you have to tell me whether the correct answer is higher or lower. So for instance, did apple cider, I'm just making this up, rank higher or lower than peach nectar? If you think apple cider ranked higher or better, then you say higher. If you think apple cider ranked lower or worse, you put lower. So you are aiming to put whether the first cocktail ranked higher, better, or worse, lower than the second cocktail. because every year that seems to trip people up. I don't know why. The questions will once again be randomized. So it's... Chantal mentioned in a reality realist a while ago that she thought that wasn't fair, but at the end of the day, whoever has the highest score has the best chance of winning. And the problem with going in order is if you have the questions in order, it's more likely that people will work together. So if you're in alliance with 4 people, okay, you say true on the first one, or higher on the first one, and the 2 of us will say lower. That way, at least some of us will survive and we'll get deep into the competition, right? At least this way it's randomized and everybody puts in their own responses. But yeah, and usually the person who has the most questions correct will win. Usually, I mean that's how it should go, unless luck is not a lady. But yeah, so in each question, or in each round rather, I will pull a question. If you get it right, you stay in the game. If you get it wrong, you are eliminated, and the last man standing, last woman standing, will become the new head of household. Okay, with that said, who will be evicted from the Big Brother Cheesecake 4-house and just miss jury the day after the halfway point? Brandon, Lindsay, and or Meigan. Find out tomorrow in a double eviction, and who will rise to power and become the new head of household. That's also tomorrow. I'm Andrew Shevsik Moonves. Take care, and we leave you as we eavesdrop on the house guest. Good night.